Would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love 'em.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant, located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. We specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine. For more information, go to our address. For more information, go to our address. For more information, go to our address.
It is about time. I tell you, I had quite a session with my CEO and technical operator, and he worked a magic for me. And to my YouTubers and to my audience, this past Monday I had some challenges. And so I decided that I would reach out to the master himself, DJ Linkage, and have him rework some things for me. And I believe it's working. I'd like to welcome you to the show. Again, I apologize for last Monday. I just could not get it together. And if I had to leave, you know it's because I just. But Dex came through for me, so thank you very much, Dex. And I'm up close and personal with my audience via the YouTube channel. So good evening, everyone. I'm sporting green. Welcome to those of you who are tuning in for the very first time. Welcome to Inside the Zone. This is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I'm connecting with you this evening. Right here on Linkage Radio, your budding and buzzing station 24/7, 365 days for the year. It is Center Stage. Now, in light of the fact that I had to take care of some housekeeping matters, it's an abbreviated version of the show, but the show is going on. Welcome, welcome, welcome to you. Inside the Zone is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. Yep. That's the spot you get your authentic Jamaican cuisine. In addition to that, they have the veggie restaurant. I referred someone there yesterday. I hope they mentioned my name and the show. And they called me because they thought I would know where they could take someone who doesn't eat any meat, any this, any that. And it worked. Yes, man. Their telephone number is 718-324-7484. Tune in right here on Linkage Radio. So the App Store is buzzing with Echo Dot, Samsung TV, Roku TV, Fire TV, Alexa, Amazon Skills. And I'm live on Inside of the Zone YouTube channel. We're also streaming worldwide, www.caribbeanvibesradio.com, and straight out of Stuart Castle in Duncan's Trelawney, fitfmja.com, your life, your music. How are the people in Western and Central Jamaica? So today I'm going to be featuring, as always, Inspirational Zone. We're going to get our praise on. And while we're getting our praise on, I'll take you to News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. And what I wanted to do on Monday, I'm doing what you call a brought forward, carry forward. Yeah. Last Thursday was Thanksgiving, and this morning I had to say to Evel, oh dear, today's Thursday. Last Thursday we were at Cooler Runnings, and we had already left, and we were at dinner with our friends. And being someone who doesn't have, I don't eat meats, I looked at the turkey on the table. My husband made a comment which I cannot mention here, but I looked at the turkey on the table. And so on Monday when I was kind of brainstorming, doing stuff for the show, I was asking him, what do you think and stuff, and then he would say, let's talk about Thanksgiving, how it was. And What do you do with your leftovers? How long do you keep your leftovers? You know, that kind of thing. So, that's what I'm going to be talking about this evening. Welcome to my YouTubers. I'm looking at you right here. And I'll soon be able to drop a note in. But I hope everybody is doing fine. So now that the camera is like frontal here, I have to smile some more. And those of you who are on the apps, you won't be able to see me. But I'm looking all right this evening. I hope they approve. So welcome everybody, 6:47 p.m. here inside the zone on Linkage Radio. And did you know that Linkage Radio has been here as long as I'm here? I started the show in 2008 on the 5th of June. And Linkage Radio had started about in 2006. Maybe late 5, but 6. And so I'm still here doing what I do, loving what I'm doing, and taking you places. And I have help. His name is Mr. Green. He's helping me along the way. I'm so glad. So, want to say welcome everybody. It's a good feeling being here. And to my YouTubers, hey. Chris comes up at 8 o'clock. He has a hot topic. He sent it out to me this morning. I'm like fire. That's all I could say. When I saw the message popped in my phone, Chris have a thing here, very interesting. So we'll see how that's going to play out. But I hope you all get a chance to tune in and be a part of the show. So welcome, everybody. My name is Lady D Denise Gomez Green, and I'm sporting green today. So, hey. What can I say? Things are going on. Let me do my quick shout outs to those of you who are on the app, whether it's Echo Dot, Samsung TV, Roku TV, Fire TV, Alexa, Amazon Skills. Want to say hi to you, Gloria. Want to say hi to MS, Eddie, Arlene. I stuck. I need to put the list back together. But nevertheless, I want to say hi. And to Julia and to Chris, thank you. To my YouTubers, please, the show is about to start, but I'd like you to share the link with someone you know. Please share the link. Please share the link with someone you know so that they can, jump on and be a part of it and enjoy the show. So I'd like to say, hey, Pat was first. So Pat, you're seeing me up close and personal today. My sister-in-law, Jen, she says, good evening, Lady D, Denise, and everyone. Happy, blessed evening to all. Then Chris is with me. He says, howdy, your day. Sister Green as well. And Eval says, it's cold out here. Miss Lady D, can you warm us up with the music? In a minute. Want to say hi to, who else is here? King is in the house. Hey, King. How you doing? King and I had a good behind-the-scenes joke on Monday. He says, it's cold. Oh, my gosh. And Eval say, well, Mrs. Gomez Green, you're jumping out of the TV with your beautiful with my beautiful self. That's all right. Our telephone number is 914-297-8911, 914-297-8911. If you'd also like to reach me on the WhatsApp line, it's 876-219-3474, 876-219-3474. Also, Millie is here with me. Top of the evening to you, Lady D and friends. Thank you, Mills. And Jen says, it's so cold. I went out and came back in less than a minute making a little chicken foot soup. But don't tell no one. Okay, Jen. So we're ready to start the show with some gospel music to get our praise on right here on Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. My name is Lady D Denise Gomez Green. It's a pleasure having you, everybody. Thursday, I felt a little like they knocked me with dish towel. But I'm back. So it's a good feeling. Stay with me.
But just remember that better days are coming. Friends will leave you all by yourself, but don't cry, 'cause better days are it's only a season for you going through. Yeah. Stay focused.
Sing that song, Leandra Johnson. Better days.
I know people, they don't see the hurt you feel inside. But keep on smiling, 'cause everything will be alright. Better days, it's here now.
Leandra Johnson, Better Days Are Coming. Inspirational Zone, I hope you were raising your hands or at least rocking in your chairs, enjoying the song. Want to say hi once again to Fit FM 96.7, fitfmja.com in Jamaica. Hey, Julia, and also to Chris, who is prepping for his 8 o'clock, which will be broadcast live here on the station, Linkage Radio. Again, it's your budding and buzzing station, 24/7, 365 days for the year. Now, I'd like to pause a moment to say happy birthday to everyone who's celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, somebody. Happy birthday to you. It's your wedding anniversary. I hope they're taking you out for some, even a snowball or a little ice cream or something, a little roses, something. You're being treated royally today for your wedding anniversary. And a baby was born somewhere in the world today. So life came into the world. We're so happy for that. So if you're experiencing the bliss of motherhood and dad is doing his paternal role and everybody's goo goo gagaing over baby, it's a blessing. So I hope I've covered everyone. If you've lost a loved one or if something happened today and it's not so much of a, as we say, a good day, but stick and stay with me, you'll be fine. And I'll pray for you when I get home. Is that all right? or I can pray for you now, whichever you prefer. So don't forget our telephone number is 914-297-8911. 914-297-8911. If you'd like to call, say, hey, Lady D, it's been a while. I wasn't here on Monday, so I didn't get to talk to you. A lot's been going on in the world. News abuzz. Things are just topsy-turvy, but hanging there. I'm hanging in there. I'm holding on. So the show must go on. It's now time for News Zone, a rebroadcast of the news, courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service.
Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, December 5, 2024. Government has declared a state of public emergency for the St. Andrews South Police Division and sections of the St. Andrews Central Police Division. According to a release from the Office of the Prime Minister OPM, it's in response to a significant increase in violent criminal activities within these areas. Of note are the communities of Waltham Park Road, Maxfield Avenue, and Waterhouse, which have been identified as hotspots for gang-related warfare. The OPM says this poses public safety risks to residents, commuters, and bystanders, given their use as public thoroughfares, adding that the current level of violence and criminal activity exceeds the capacity of standard policing measures to restore public order. The enhanced security measure is expected to give the police, working with the military, room to disrupt criminal networks, apprehend perpetrators, and create an environment conducive to sustainable peace. While this is being pursued, government has also committed to engaging with stakeholders to address the root causes of violence in these communities and establish long-term solutions. The Constitutional Amendment Republic of Jamaica bill could be tabled in Parliament as early as next week. Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs Marlene Malahoo Fort gave that update in a statement to the House of Representatives on Tuesday. The bill aims to transition Jamaica from a constitutional monarchy into a republic by replacing the British monarch with a Jamaican president as the country's formal head of state.
When passed into law, the bill will allow for the Constitution of Jamaica to be put in proper form as the supreme law of the land. The bill proposes to strengthen the alteration mechanism of the Constitution to enable more efficient use of legislative time and greater ease in achieving other agreed reform goals without compromising the guardrails.
Once the legislation completes the parliamentary process, it will be subject to a national referendum, giving the people of Jamaica the final say on the country's future direction.
We have not had a referendum in independent Jamaica. And there are talks all over of the challenges that the holding of a referendum pose. But there is no escaping the approval of the people in order to make the changes to achieve the agreed national goals.
A state-of-the-art community cultural center is being built in Olympic Gardens in the Kingston 11 area. Member of Parliament for the constituency, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, was on hand for Wednesday's groundbreaking to kickstart the project. Construction of the $127 million multi-purpose building is being financed by the Chase Fund, and the work is projected to take place over a 9-month period. Dr. Holness says the development is to facilitate a wide range of activities without restrictions. Upgrades will include a playground for children and a paved multi-purpose court.
So this entire area will become effectively the community sports center and civic center. That's the plan for the entire area.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has unveiled a series of development projects for the Olympic Gardens community in his West Central St. Andrew constituency. Among the initiatives planned is a sewer project for Olympic Way.
This is necessary to be done to relieve the problem that exists in Bay Farm Villa, where they constantly have sewage being backed up, in Olympic Court, where they too also have a sewage problem, in the compound area and other areas that are tied into the current sewer Now, once that is in place, all the properties along Olympic Way and the roads leading off come into play for development.
Other initiatives set to come on stream for the area include the handover of houses at St. Paul's Lane and groundbreaking for a 20-room golden-aged home in the constituency.
There are many elderly persons in our constituency that they just don't have anywhere to live. It is just the kindness of community care. People who say, all right, let me look out for Miss Mama, that they have food to eat and somewhere to live.
The Olympic Gardens Civic Center, which was built 15 years ago, will be renovated to house training sessions for the young people in the community to help them find viable work. Government has launched the groundbreaking Just Transition Project, designed to both address climate change and create sustainable jobs, safeguard workers' rights, and foster fair and inclusive growth. The two-year initiative was launched during the Ministry of Labour and Social Security's Regional Labour Talk Roadshow held in St. Anne recently. It brings together the International Labour Organization ILO and local stakeholders to foster collaboration and implement policies that infuse climate action with decent work principles.
And take the steps to support the best practices and support the working conditions that allow for us to not only have the best output and productivity, but to protect this planet that we have.
And finally, Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ says the issue affecting timely payments to some successful applicants for the government's reverse income tax credit, RITC, should be resolved within the next 3 business days. TAJ has advised that it is currently in dialogue with the Accountant General's Department, AGD, about the matter and is also contacting the affected individuals to inform them of the delay. Applicants not seeing their $20,000 one-time payment in their bank accounts may submit queries by calling 888-TAXBACK. That's 888-829-2225 or emailing taxback@taj.gov.jm. Meanwhile, eligible individuals who have not yet submitted their applications are reminded that the deadline has been extended to Friday, December 13. Applications can be submitted via the Tax Authority's portal at jamaicatax.gov.jm, which hosts a reverse income tax credit hub. The process of application to disbursement spans a minimum of 4 weeks from the time a confirmed application is submitted. Beneficiaries will receive a notification via SMS text message or email advising when the disbursement is made to the financial institution or remittance agency of their choice. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry.
That was a rebroadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. It's music time. Want some music? Yes. What time is it? 5 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome. If you are just joining me, it is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, and we've been doing so ever since for such a very long time. So if you're not too sure what you want to do, when you want to do it, why you want to do it, and that kind of good stuff, well, hop on over here. I'll tell you all that you need to do. It's about time we get some music going, and I want to do it just like this for you. It's nice outside. Yeah, it's one of those Thursday evenings.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to to carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness. He's lost.
Lord, what a way to start off this show. Okay, Lady D, what's going on? What's going on? 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. More music for you. It's about time. We just keep it rolling and rocking, I tell ya. See what I'm talking about? Center stage. We'll be talking in a few. How long should we keep leftovers for? What you do with that big bone that you pull out of the turkey? You can't even bite it. No, man. Good evening, everyone.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes
Shining through.
to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you.
You want to sing with me? Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building castles in
I'm taking requests. If you'd like to call and say, hey, Lady D, I want to hear this song. Call me, man.
we look for
914-297-8911.
wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not to those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
You and I.
Just the two of us. We can make it just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it just the two of us. Just
Music, I tell ya. Cha. Music, man. Welcome, Drea. Somebody I know loves the instrumental.
I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I want to be the one with you.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock. Sure. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building big.
Catch me on your big screen TV. If you have a flat screen TV, you can search for a linkage for Inside the Zone, and you'll see me there live in my green sweater. Stick and stay, stick and stay, stick and stay with me. It's Inside the Zone, center stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I would like to hear your voice. Are you hiding from me? I hope not, Stay with me. I will be right back.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes idol stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
The 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love her.
Welcome back to Center Stage at 17 minutes after 7 o'clock, 914-297-8911. I'll be kicking off the discussion segment in a few minutes. And I do have some more music for you. So I'm kind of just airing in the abbreviated version of the show. But I'm so pleased that I'm able to stream via the YouTube channel because it's an asset, it's a benefit to Julia. So doing it any other way wouldn't suit her. So I'm so glad I'm back. So Julia, your audience will be pleased next tomorrow. They'll be very pleased tomorrow. So welcome everyone. Don't forget to call me 914-297-8911. Pat, how are you? How was your Thanksgiving? I need to have the conversation. But what an unfortunate occurrence that took place, which has now resulted in a manhunt that is underway in New York for the gunman who shot and killed United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on Wednesday morning in what police sources said appeared to be a targeted attack. Thompson, 50, was shot once in the chest around 6:45 a.m. outside the Hilton Midtown Hotel on 6th Avenue near West 54th Street in New York City. NYPD sources said Thompson was not a guest at the Hilton, according to NYPD sources. He was staying at another hotel and was walking to the Hilton for a corporate event when he was attacked. A spokesperson for United Healthcare told CBS News the shooting took place during the company's investors conference. They say what we know about the suspect in the CEO shooting, the suspect has not been identified. New York Police Department sources described him to CBS News as a white man wearing a jacket, black face mask, black and white sneakers. The man was also wearing a gray-colored backpack. He was last seen fleeing eastbound on 6th Avenue. Police are attempting to track him through video canvas, the NYPD sources said. Police are still going through surveillance images, and a law enforcement source told CBS News that investigators have a video of the shooting. The suspect did not rob Thompson, police said, and the attack seems to have been targeted. Investigators and security at United Healthcare are combing through files, searching for a possible motive, looking for possible previous threats and disgruntled or recently fired workers, a law enforcement source said. And that's what I said to someone at the office today, that in this country, if they have to if they have to ask you to leave, they can't keep you. You come back and you shoot up the place. And then the person responded to me by saying, in Jamaica, we just cuss up a whole heap of bad word. I'm like, yeah, that too. So I'm hoping this matter, oh, that must be a shocker. We saw it and were like, what was that? But anyhow, we're praying for his family and that, they will catch him. That they'll catch him. So on to our discussion this evening. As I mentioned, last week, Thursday was Thanksgiving. I'd like to hear what happened with your Thanksgiving. So I'd like to kick it off with what we did on Thanksgiving Day. In addition to the conversation, you're going to tell me how long you think we should keep leftovers for, because you have the stuffing, the sliced pieces of ham, then you have the sliced pieces of the turkey, and there are people who will take home pieces of the turkey, but they're not really a fan of turkey. Not many people like turkey like that, but there are so many ways you can do your leftover turkey. So what have you been doing with yours? I'm not going to imply anything, so you have to tell me. But I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness. Evelyn and I went over to Cooler Runnings, and we served and left at 5. They wrap up at 6, but we left at 5 because we had to go out for dinner with friends. But, man, the day was beautiful. I don't know. There is a skill with people who cook in such large quantities. The food every year, I've never done this with Cooler Runnings by volunteering to serve. And we are told, oh, you have to hold because they're cooking more food. that kind of thing. None of that. The food kept rolling out. Nobody complained that the rice bone or hard. Nobody no complain. None of that. People were just pleasant. They joined the line. And there were a mixture of people, of course. There are those who are in shelters, those who are on the street, people who worked. And so they were able to grab their meal and take it with them. So many people of different class of people. Seriously, everybody just in a line, orderly. They come up, you wish them happy Thanksgiving, and some of them don't want to take like the green vegetables. I'm like, it's good for you. And they're like, I know, let me take a little bit. So, it was engaging and they were good. But in all of that, there was a young couple, a young Spanish couple. And they came under the tent, got their meal. They both stood up facing each other, their foreheads touching each other with their individual plates. And they were just eating fast. I could tell it's either they're on the street or they're in a shelter or something, but they were hungry. And I was so touched by it, I wanted to go over and say something, but there are just some things that you need, that spirit of discernment that will tell you when you need to act and when you shouldn't. So I didn't. I held back, and in my heart I was just praying for them as they were, their foreheads touching, and they bent over and they were just scooping up their food and eating it. And they ate, they stood up for a little bit, and then we just blessed them and they left. And, when you stand behind a service line and you see people walking up, they weren't in tattered clothing or anything, but especially the young woman, she could not wait to start eating. And that tells me something. You see, hunger, I may not have experienced hunger, and I'll tell anybody, you won't even know if I'm hungry, because I can rock 2 crackers as long as I have 2 pennies to buy the crackers, and I'll eat. I'll drink water and I'll be fine. But there are just some people who don't have nothing to go buy no crackers with. So that was their moment of thanksgiving. And you could tell that they care about each other. And they were just in that space. No matter who was around them, it was just the 2 of them, both of them. And I said, look at that. And I had to say it to Soji on Monday. No, rather yesterday. I called him up and said, hey, thank God for you, another blessed event. And, I blessed him that his business will thrive and he will never go hungry. I did the whole gamut of blessing over him. But I had to share that experience with him. And he was saying, oh my God, Lady D, this is why we do it. I say, yes, you may not be seeing all these moving parts, but people who are paying attention will see it. So I want to just bless them and say, when because it's enough food, I mean, they have over 200 and something meals that they're serving to volunteers, for people in the shelter, rather. Then you have those on the line. So many food. And it did not run out at all. So that was what Evel and I did. And it was Evel's first time. And, he knows the food business as well. And so Keisha got him right away. And he became a runner. And he was just rolling in food and thing. And, he's friendly. So everybody chatting him up and thing. And we had a good day. And then we went to dinner with friends. I laughed so hard at my poor facial muscles. Couldn't keep up. But the whole day was just a blessing, and for that, I'm grateful that I could share my experience at Cooler Runnings annual Thanksgiving, blessing, I call it, this year. Because I'm telling you, some of them, and there is something about service. You can know how to put food in a box, that kind of thing. But you have to pay attention to the people you're serving, because some of them, as you know, it's one of the regular white serving trays, so it can only hold so much. But if they say to you, oh, give me a little more of this, it's because they're not sure when they're going to taste a little of turkey or roast this and that or none of that. So they try to get a little bit of everything. And the server has to be so aware of who they're serving and not to say, oh, you can give the people them the food. That's something Pastor Glad at my church tells us. Give them, where you go hold it back for, give them the food. And so we served the food last Thursday. So Thanksgiving, it was awesome. Who would like to share their Thanksgiving story? Leftovers, what do you do with it? Because everybody, will have a story about how long you need to keep the gobble gobble, the gobble gobble for, and so. But you might need to use your leftovers, creating mountains of Tupperware in your refrigerator sooner than you think. So that was how people start doing it. They can tell you that you can, it's safe to eat for up to 4 days, they say. And if your refrigerator popping, then of course it can when stored in your fridge. Below 40 degrees, they say, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture. However, the storage time varies by food item. So they say cooked turkey, 3 to 4 days, cooked ham, 3 to 4 days, stuffing and gravy, 1 to 2 days, casseroles and cooked vegetables, 3 to 4 days, cranberry sauce up to 7 days. Now, all of that is relative. If you feel that you can go 4, 5, 6 days and your stomach can manage, then I'm not going to stop you. But they say before storing your leftovers, you also must have kept your Thanksgiving dishes at the appropriate temperatures, as they sat out during your holiday meal or refrigerated the food within 2 hours of serving to have been safe to keep. USDA recommends discarding food that sat out for more than 2 hours at room temperature due to risk of foodborne illness. So we have to be careful about that. But call me. That's because we're wrapping up the show. It's 7:31. I have a few minutes left to go. If you'd like to call me, I'd love to talk with you and to hear what's going on. Andrea says, some people put some things on freezer. That is true. Pat says, I saw your video, Lady D. Green and friends volunteered your time and service to people in need. Yes. And she's also saying much appreciation and respect to Cooler Runnings restaurant staff and volunteers who helped put a smile on the faces of citizens in need. May God continue to bless you all. Thank you, Pat. Yes, indeed. So if you want to call me, I'm here. In the meanwhile, I do have some more music for you. This is Julia's guy, Charlie Boy, Charlie Wilson. So fresh, Charlie.
Or it may be the way you
Charlie Wilson. There you go. It's Charlie. It's Charlie. Well, let's see. Good evening to you. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Lady D, good evening.
Hello there, Madam Pat.
How are you, Lady D?
I'm good. How are you? How was Thanksgiving? How was the few days?
I am good. My Thanksgiving was good. I was on Monday, but I see there was some technical challenges, so I was a little disappointed.
Oh,
I
Lord.
was all gung-ho to talk about my Thanksgiving, of course.
Yes,
But
yes.
I waited and I said, it's just one of those things. I mean, these electronic devices, we have to accept the failures at times. They're not going to work 100%.
Right. Mm-hmm. So it thankfully.
So before I go into my Thanksgiving.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, before I go into Thanksgiving, on the news media, yes, about the healthcare
Worker.
CEO,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a travesty, but yes, the CEO of United Healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
But we also have to realize we can only speculate. It could have been some disgruntled person who was denied their healthcare benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Or could have been a loved one, because on the spent shells, the words were deny, defend, and depose.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds as if someone was very unhappy, very disgruntled, that their insurance was not approved, but they went after the CEO. It's just unfortunate. My heart goes out to him, a young man. The guy just walked up behind him and just started shooting.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
But to not have security service for these high-profile folks, it sounds like a setup to me, because this guy knew exactly where he
was
would
going to be,
and the time he awaited him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
That's
Terrible.
So sad.
But that's that.
Thank you.
But after Thanksgiving, it rained cats and dogs on Thanksgiving Day. I went to church, and after church, they served us a nice scrumptious meal, and I came home, and I tried to take a nap, but the phone would not let me take a nap. So I got dressed, and I went over to Co-op City. My daughter, myself, my mom, and a couple other family members. We had two cousins who flew in from London. They never spent Thanksgiving here before.
Oh.
So we had a lovely time. Oh, my God, so much food, Lady B, so much food. And I just say, God, we are truly blessed, because we are a country of abundance.
Indeed.
God has blessed us in abundance, but we're also a country of throwaway, waste, all this food. So we just try to make the best of it. I got some food that I took home, and I got a large container of food for someone. Consisted of mashed potatoes and collard greens and mac and cheese and turkey and barbecue wings. For dessert, we had fruit cake and pineapple upside down cake, and we had salad and all like that. And I just say, oh, God, I just really thank you. And I did have some leftovers. Now, I ate up most of my leftovers. I have a little bit left, so it's not going to waste. It's still going to be put to use. So I cannot put a time frame as to how long you can keep your leftovers. It's up to the individual. But I know food is food, and if it's not spoiled, I'm going to eat it.
That is right, Pat.
I am going to eat it, yes, Lady B. If it's not spoiled, I am going to eat it.
Yes.
I don't care if it's 1 week or 2 weeks, I am going to eat it.
Yes, please. And they're telling you how much degree. I'm like, so what if the fridge not all that? Because they're telling you about the temperature and things. Hey. But they don't know nothing about the days when people would have to store things on ice or in an ice box and
Poor things, yes.
Yeah.
It's put on in the ice box. Have mercy. Oh me. And nothing went nothing
Right.
went wrong, you know.
and
Boy,
even if the
it's
meat
just
get a little
unbelievable.
touch, even if the meat get a little touch,
Mhm.
you knew how to fix that up, but you're not going to throw it away.
Of course. Definitely not. The price of food, we see the price of turkey went up.
Yes,
You
I
know,
hear.
oxtail, the price of oxtail went up. The price of fish, I mean, the price of everything went up. So if you're going to have your leftovers, I'm not going to tell anybody they should throw it away. But we have some of our Caribbean folks, particularly the men who are very bougie, and they'll tell you, I can't eat no leftovers. I want fresh food every day.
Yes.
Well, I am so glad I live alone, Lady B. I don't have to worry about anybody because if my food is in the fridge for a week,
You're
like
gonna
I
have it.
said, I am going to eat it. No, I'm
like
not
that,
throwing it
Pat.
out. No, if it, as long
Yes.
as it's good, Lady B. Oh, I'm bougie, but not that bougie.
I love
You
it.
know? I'm
love
going to
that,
eat my
Pat.
leftover food.
Oh Lord, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, Lady D.
Yeah.
So that's just my
Great.
little input, you know.
I
and I just
appreciate.
thank you for the opportunity of coming on, you know, and thank you for coming into our home as usual. You know, your program is enlightening, it's uplifting, it's informative, and I mean, I just look forward to it. So, without any further ado, I'm going to leave room for someone else to come on. You have a
Yes.
wonderful evening, and I'll be tuning in. Where is Chris? I saw Chris earlier.
I guess he's
So,
in his
I
back
guess I'll be
office.
logging on to Chris.
Right, he's in his back
Yeah.
office prepping for 8 o'clock.
Tuning
So,
up.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes,
he's
tuning up.
prepping up, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Blessings,
And
Pat.
to Mr. Green, a wonderful evening to you and to let the listeners in the chat and on the Alexa,
And the
whatever it
Echo
is. And I
Dot
spoke
and
with
Samsung.
Sister Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for all the platform, all the social media. I spoke with Sister Gloria earlier, and
Okay.
she's listening.
All right.
She had asked me if I was on Monday. I said yes, but there were some challenges.
Yes.
So have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend also until we meet again. Be safe, everyone. Bye-bye now.
Blessings, Pat. Thank you. All righty, that's Pat for you. Pat was first in the room, you know. Hello. She was first in the room. It's so good to be here with you all for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, and I'm connecting. If you'd still like to call, remember the show ends at 8. Chris Wilby comes up right after. If you'd like to get in your Thanksgiving story, King, what did you do? Did you work? I don't remember if you told me you work, but I know a lot of people look forward to Thanksgiving. Poor Christmas in this country. It's maybe us who keep the vibe going for Christmas. Yesterday we added our decorations to our tree at the office. It looks quite nice. And my tree, as you all know, I've had it up for 2 years now. It did not come down. All we're going to do is plug it in, and it will be fine. I looked at it, I said, maybe I could add 2 more things. But I have a pretty tree, I must admit. Yeah, the tree are happen. So hello to one and all. Drea, how are you feeling over there in Barbados? What's going on in Barbados, Drea? And also, just to share some quick quotes for you by the late Maya Angelou for you. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Think about it. My wish for you is that you continue to be who and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Love that one. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I believe that. If you exhibit something or somebody else does, as we say, no go come, that's the real thing. They can't say, oh, I know that me did really mean. Is that you mean? Is not that I really meant, is it me did mean? Right? Yeah. I just wanted to plug that right there. So just want to say hi. What else do I quickly need to update you on? It appears that the Prime Minister is going after the roads. The roads are in a bad condition in some parts of Jamaica. So he's on a mission to get the roads repaired. I'm looking at some potholes not still here. When I was growing up in Pennance, the road from Pennance to at least Chapelton, it's winding corners, and I'm telling you, paved nice road. Years later, it's almost like you're paying not even a good hopscotch. The roads are bad. Some places people tell you say the roads bad, and because they've been having so much rain fall, the roads them gone to naught. So they're working on that. So I just wanted to plug that right there. And Chris will be his thing later for Hot Topic. Let me tell you what it says. My sister wants me to be her surrogate. Am I wrong for not wanting to take on such a huge responsibility? That's in Chris's Hot Topic coming up in the 8 o'clock show. So, wrapping up with some great music, and just want to let everybody know that come New Year, we have good things coming rolling out. We're gonna be rolling out some great things for you. Yeah, gonna be rolling out some things for you. So you don't worry yourself. Enjoy the little ride now. Christmas, as you know, is coming. We have 20 days to go. Yep. So you know me. Come Monday, I'll be incorporating my countdown to Christmas. And I'm hoping that we can talk and have fun. So I'm going to brainstorm with Mas Eval. I'm going to brainstorm with him some things that we can feature for you and to have an engaging time. Do you have heat? I hope you have heat in this weather here, because it's nice out there. It is nice. And I hope you have heat. Please do, I always mention about using the stove. If you are using the stove because you don't have any heat, ensure you don't keep it on for an extended period of time. Shut it down. Let the little heat move through the place a little bit before you light it again. But please be careful. There are some safety tips, that I'd like to give you for the winter season, and can't say them enough. Cannot say them enough. Insulate your home and service heating systems for warmth and to prevent damage. Equip your car with snow tires. Maintain the battery and have an emergency kit for winter driving. Wear layers of clothing. Be cautious of overexertion and recognize symptoms of cold-related illness. For outdoor activities, dress appropriately, check equipment, and stay hydrated. It was just yesterday, a friend was talking to me in the office, and sometimes you don't realize that you're really not drinking as much water as you should. And he told me that back in Jamaica, a friend of his was just here, the person lives here, was not drinking enough water. And you know what happened? The young man passed blood in his urine. And when they had to rush him to doctor, they said he's so dehydrated. And of course, his body started to react against itself. You know that can happen. So we have to drink water because in the winter time, I love to drink tea. My husband loves drink tea. My Auntie Paula loves tea. And a lot of people love tea. And tea is tea. But you still have to drink water. It's important that you drink water. Keep hydrated in the wintertime because you'll perhaps not feel as thirsty as you would in the summer season when it's hot. So you can overlook what is important, and that's drinking water. They say have emergency kits, stay updated with weather alerts, and know health safety precautions. Some of us need to go read that again, maybe, because we don't even know where to find a Band-Aid or little Kananga water or Beerum. So, some safety guidelines for us that we really need to pay attention to. They say take steps to heat your home safely and know what to do if the power goes out. Limit outdoor time and take precautions to stay safe and warm. So like today weather now, which at this moment here, let me catch myself, it is now in Mount Vernon 32 degrees and it's windy. Tomorrow will be 33. Yes. So, again, I always say, even though it's getting cold, and when it's not as cold, even in the month of November, I always say that's not normal. We're supposed to be experiencing cold weather conditions. If it is still in 60 and 70, that's something wrong there. So the fact that we're feeling the cold now, it's about time. So, yes, I said beer rum. I said beer rum. Yes, beer rum. Nobody don't know beer rum. Okay. If that is like rubbing alcohol, of course. So, we're wrapping up in a few minutes. It's 7:53. It's 32 degrees. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez Green. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I'm giving you some safety tips for the winter season. Please heed to the warning. They say have extra heat sources in case the power goes out. Extra blankets, sleeping bags, and warm winter coats. Fireplace that is up to code with plenty of dry firewood or a gas log fireplace. Portable space heaters or kerosene heaters. Check with your local fire department to make sure that kerosene heaters are legal in your area. And in terms of the heaters, the portable ones, sometimes people like to just leave them on. People leave them on and go on about their business. That's not wise. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. Before you go.
Well, you know something. DL. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, DL.
Good evening.
How are you? It's been some time. I just think of you today, yesterday, and I say if I didn't hear you, I'm going to give you a firing call. It's a pleasure having you here. So what you say?
You're
now?
right.
Yeah, what you say now?
Did you say Kananga water?
Hey, enough of that. Or if you keep you cool.
I don't know. You come up with Kananga water.
Let me come up with that. Lord. No man, Kananga water. They don't use that like if you have a headache or something. Something will go on. It's not that.
I know it, but Verum and rose water.
Right.
I don't know what's good for again. I don't know what's good for again.
Maybe Google. maybe somebody can. No, man, wasn't kind of go water is that nice cool one. When you splash it on yourself, it kind of cool.
Right. I think that's what it's for, the body splash.
Right.
And the bottle of our concern is writing some poor label on it.
Oh, you know, so.
Right. But beer them up to the headache. And tap it on your forehead.
and then you tie your head with something. You can either wet the fabric and tie your head.
I go straight and chew in your head.
Right.
Oh, my head hurt me.
Oh, was it Thanksgiving, DL, what you did?
Eat some Jamaican food, of course.
Okay, nice. You had collard greens in there?
Hell no.
No, you don't like collard greens?
I don't like that thing.
No?
Also.
I quite like it, you know.
It's too bland.
No. I like it.
Too bland. Give me my kalu and spinach. I just can't.
Oh.
To me, collard green is too bland and tough.
It's sometimes hard to chew.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's sometimes hard to
What's the
chew.
matter with it?
Well, guess what? We have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad you called me. I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. You know, quickly though, when I heard of this, you know, happening back to those days of election, Mary, and you mentioned the weather in Mount Vernon that triggered this thing, because Mount Vernon is in financial crisis again. Yeah.
I'm
I don't want to spoil the evening,
Yeah.
but the schools, now the money will be closing schools.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to go investigate that. I'll investigate.
There's been all those on TV news.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
of the channels.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the update. I'll go do my research. We'll talk Monday, God willing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take it
All right, take it easy.
And go with your yard.
Me Congo Road. Take it easy, DL. Take it easy, DL.
Okay.
Bye. Alrighty, wrapping up. I thank everyone for tuning in with me here this evening for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And yes, we connected. We had a good time, and I hope that you will join me next Monday when I'll be back to do it all over again for you. Of course, you know, I'm going to come go on road, but before I do, thanks to Cooler Runnings for sponsoring the show. Thanks to Chris Wilby for airing the show on his platform over there in Cape Cod, inside the zone. Also want to just say bless up to everybody who, you know, you're spending the time to be nice to somebody. Be nice to somebody, because you want somebody to be nice to you as well. Thanks to the support that I get from you, the audience, and those of you who sit back, relax, and listen. I appreciate you very much. I'm looking forward to be back Monday. Christmas a come now, so we're going to gear up stuff. Thanks as always to you. And may I come go on round, go round, galang round, go up, go down so, go round so, galang over so. I'm going around so because I don't have any hill. So may I go round so. Blessings, everybody. It's always a pleasure being here on the show, Inside the Zone with Lady D. Denise Gomez Green. Blessings. Enjoy your weekend. I'm out of here, you know.
When you are hungry, come come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nereid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nereid Avenue at the corner of Nereid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Oh no, yeah. Putting a man away on the pro, I say. Then I tap on the king's highway. Belong to Christ and to where we say. I know we never played away. The man away from the pro, I say. Then I tap on the king's highway. Belong to Christ and to where we say. I know we never played away. I'll rise for me slumber. I'll wait for me sleep. Lift the holy banner, take the shackles of your feet.
It's all about you. It ain't fine sunshine most of the time.
Everybody.
And the feeling is laid back. Palm tree grow, rent